traders, welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John. We're going to be taking a look at our tables today on Friday the 8th of September 2023. As you can see, we have the pound US dollar as the top chart at the moment in terms of the day traders table. Pound is featured as the second weakest on the trend traders, and obviously dollar is the top dog at the moment. So we're looking to see if we can continue that dollar move. Obviously euro dollar still looking pretty good as well. Pound dollar is just something that has set up today, so that's why we're going to be taking a look at that market in particular. We can see that the market is sort of well, it had a bit of a dynamic this morning. We had a full board this morning. If I just scroll down to the 9 a.m. table, you can see that it's actually changed a fair bit already. You can see that yen was on the weak side of the table. If we just scroll up now, it is now back on the strong side. So there was a lot of risk on this morning, and we saw a bit of a push to the upside. That has started to decline slightly, with yen obviously coming in here as S3. So what I'm going to be taking a look at in today's video is pound US dollar. We're going to go over to the trade and view charts here. We're going to have a little look at what's going on. We're actually in a position at the moment. If you're in the Discord channel, you'll see that we entered just below this hourly candlestick in here, around about 124.80. Our stop loss, we have a sort of 40 to 50 pip stop loss there, and we're looking to see if price will come and target at least the 124 level. The 124 level, obviously a psychological number on the pound. We also have obviously another barrier in the way, which is the 124.50, which were these lows that formed on this daily chart here as well. But you can see the daily chart. This is why I'm really interested in pound. Obviously we are trading to the downside. Pound has been a little bit weaker as well. Fundamentally, we had Governor Bailey basically say that the UK interest rates could now be at a peak, and pound has weakened off the back of that data. Obviously dollar strong at the moment, so we're looking for this potential continuation to the downside. Daily candlesticks are closing as bearish as well, which is all a bit of a good sign for us. So just basically looking to see if we can extend into the 124. Now what I have looked at as well is where the daily 200 moving average is, and the daily 200 moving average is at 124.25. so again, we've got all these kind of magnet points below price at this current moment in time, and that's why I quite like the opportunity here. Obviously as well, the fact that it is the top of the day traders was something that appealed to me, and the fact that we came to the hourly chart this morning and saw these kind of factors here where we had price pulling back into an area of resistance, which was the 125 handle. If I just pop the 125 handle on here, you can see around about here, around about there was the 125 handle. Price obviously had quite a large push up into that area and a very aggressive rejection, so that was one of the reasons. We also had a trend line support break through there, which is something that I like to try and see. And we also had the stochastic kind of coming back below the 80 at that point, which is something, again, that I want to see in the market. Now, initially, price did pull up against us, came all the way back up into that 125 handle, but it has rejected again. Now, on the Discord, we said that it would be better to put a sell stop at the time, even though we entered the market live, because I didn't want, if price was just to carry on, I didn't want you guys to be necessarily exposed to that. But now it's come back through, it's been triggered. We're in slight profits at the moment, only around about 5 pips or so, but we're looking to see if we can extend down into the 124.50. Hopefully price can trade through that and then head towards that 124.25, and then we'll see if we can head to the overall target, which is that 124, even the 123 area, or even 123.50. Now the reason why I like those areas as well is because it's this sort of low that formed back on the 26th of May. So I'm hoping to see if the momentum can continue on a Friday, see if it can continue to push down here. We'll just keep monitoring this one, and I will give you updates as I can. Obviously, if let's say price turns here, it starts heading back higher, I'll be keeping an eye on my stochastic here. If we see any kind of K above D here, that could obviously be a factor into us closing the move early, and we'll see what happens there. Now, obviously, yesterday we were in Aussie US dollar. We were talking about getting out of this move. We got out of it for -5 pips. That looks to be a good decision now, because price did come all the way up into 164.15. Our stop, I think, was around about 64.20, 64.30s maybe originally. But look, we'd be way offside now, and price came up into those highs there and rejected. So that 6,400 rejection there, I think, you know, is still something of interest. I think it's still quite interesting that price is remaining below 6,400, but right now it's not the market to look at. So we haven't taken anything here. We actually took a position off for -5 pips. That looks to have been the good decision now, because we're no longer in that primary phase. Going on to Euro, though, Euro is actually continuing to trade lower. We talked about potentially short off of this divergence play. Today it's even set up again for another short, and we were looking for price to come down into the 1.675, which is where price, it looks to be sort of heading towards, in and around this area here. So if you did see this opportunity this morning, again, I think that's a good opportunity in here. It did set up at the same time as cable did, and that looks to be pushing lower as well. But other than that, that's all I think we could really look at right now. Obviously, the yen situation is quite interesting at the moment. If we go back to our tables, seeing that yen's come back on strong is quite interesting, considering it was weak. You could obviously continue to look at your sort of your euro, kiwis, things like that. But I think the dominant market at the moment is that US dollar, and I think that's where we should be focusing all our attention on. If I just go over to Euro Kiwi, we can take a quick look at it. It is very bearish here. Price has started to break down. If we look at this daily chart here on the left hand side, if I get rid of the old analysis we did on this market, the only concern I have with this market is that we are coming back into daily lows here. If price trades through it, great. You've got the 1.8 handle down through here that price could come and move to. But look at that extension away. You know, I think that's just a little bit of cause for concern if you were trying to get into this market at this current moment in time. I think, like I said, the better areas to look at is that sort of cable, is that sort of euro dollar. Hopefully we can see the dollar index as well continue to push higher. That would also be good, because that shows us that the underlying sort of basket of currencies with the US dollar is performing poorly, which is what we want in terms of seeing euro dollar and pound US dollar trading to the downside there. So hopefully that all made sense. That's all I'm going to be looking for going into today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed all the content this week and you caught some pips. Let's see if pound US dollar can do the same. If you're not in the Discord channel, I'm going to add a little video in here just to show you how to basically connect yourself to the Discord. So look out for that, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Hi guys, I'm now going to show you how you can link your account to Discord. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to head over to your account page featured at the top of the website. Here you can see you have all your subscription information here and your home information. If you scroll down the page, you'll be able to see a area here where it says, for me it says disconnect Discord, but for you it'll say join Discord, and what you want to do there is hit the join Discord button. That will take you to a separate page which will be about Discord, and basically ask you to either sign up if you don't have a Discord account already. It's really simple to do. If you already have a Discord account, it will just link and ask you to authorize that channel for Discord. At any time you want to leave the Discord channel, all you have to do is come back to your account page, scroll down, click disconnect Discord, and you will be removed. Hopefully that all makes sense. If you need any help, please let us know, and I'll see you in the video.